Hey guys, my name is Sonali and welcome to The Endless River. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, social media. Who are you following on social media? What impact it has? Who you should be following and who you should not be following. Social media nowadays has become show-off media. By that I mean, people are showing off all the good days in their life. They're showing off the luxuries, they're showing off the vacations, they're showing off the expensive stuff. They're showing off their relationship goals and whatnot. If you pick up your phone right now and scroll through your feed, you'll find that 90% of the posts are related to this. Research shows that a person spends almost 1/3 of their time on social media, swiping and liking and commenting and doing whatnot. I'm sure you also may be one of them. I know I am. So let's talk about it. We spend almost 80% of our time on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever you use. These platforms have our attention more than anything else in the world. We spend more time socializing in these platforms than we spend actually socializing in real life. So let's talk about the effects, the impacts. If you spend 80%, 70%, 90% of your time in the entire day on these platforms, even if it's 50%, consistently day in, day out, daily, they will have an effect on you. They will have an impact on you. Now, most of us, or rather I would say all of us, do not understand that these small things are consistently hammering in our heads and they have a long-term effect. So if I see a certain person's Instagram profile every single day, I check out their stories every single day, and they are traveling and they're having a luxurious lifestyle, they're spending and they're having a gala time, I will feel FOMO, fear of missing out. We feel envious. We want that lifestyle, we want those things, we want to be those people. So these things have a much deeper effect on us than we actually realize. I recently posted this story on my Instagram feed saying that I'm going to declutter my Instagram. So what do I mean by decluttering? Decluttering means that I'm going to unfollow a lot of people who I've been following so far, and I'm going to be very choosy and selective with the people that I want to follow in the future. Definitely, I'm going to do this based on a few categories, based on a few criteria. So the criteria are inspiration, education, entertainment. Whether it is a page of an individual, a company, a product, a hobby, anything, I'm going to base that page on these three criteria. Is that page inspiring me? Is it educating me? Or is it entertaining me? And mind you, my friends and family and the people I know also fall into all these categories. If it does not do any of these three things, I will unfollow them or I won't follow them back. Now for a few of you, I may be sounding absolutely crazy, but I don't really care. That time which I spend on social media, whether it's for work, whether it's because I love social media, that time I could be giving to my family, I could be giving to myself, I could be giving to my friends, I could be doing anything, but that is the time I choose, I'm taking the blame, I choose to spend on social media. But then I'm giving you a power, the power to impact me, the power to influence me. If you use that power to impact me, influence me in a negative way, if your post, if your stories, if the things that you put out makes me feel less of myself, makes me feel unworthy, makes me feel FOMO, makes me feel negative, makes me feel sad, why should I invest that time in you? Why should I give you that power? Why should I give you that key? I'm going to take that key right away and give it to those people who will positively impact me. I hope I got the concept clear. Now there are a few steps that one needs to understand, and they need to follow those instructions in order to know whether the current people that they are following are the correct lot of people or not. I have written a blog post which is going to be linked right in the description below, where I've explained this entire theory which we talked about in this video for the readers, because I know a lot of readers who love reading, so for them, so that they don't miss out. Number one is that. Number two, there is a step-by-step instruction which you need to do in order for you to declutter your Instagram, Facebook and all your social profile handles. I'm going to follow those steps. I'm going to get rid of all those stupid negative people who are boasting, and showing off on my social media. I don't want them around me because they're influencing me. I want to give that key, that power to someone responsible. You may not go out with your friends every week, but every day you see their posts online. Every day you see a random person's post online, and it makes you feel either happy or sad, positive or negative. What do you choose? So for this video, I also wanted to share something extra. I wanted to share with you guys who I follow on a daily basis. The number one person I follow day in, day out, without fail, on every social media platform is Gary. Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary VEE. If you don't know him, what are you doing with your life? If you don't know him, you don't even know what you're doing with him. Go to Google, go on any freaking social media platform and type Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary VEE, and prepare to have your life changed. So after Gary V, I follow Mel Robbins, I follow Lewis Howes, I follow Jay Shetty, I follow Jim Quick. Apart from that, when it comes to entertainment, I am a huge wrestling fan, WWE fan. So I follow The Rock. So The Rock is my all-time favorite, and I can't even think of a person who doesn't know him. So please, don't even. I also follow the WWE Network page because I'm updated with all of their programs and stuff. So I want to know what's happening and what's not. And my current crush is Charlotte Flair. I love her stories. She's a definite inspiration, so I do follow her, and here she is. So the friends and family I follow, who I vigorously follow and who I engage and interact with, are in love with what they're doing. They're working. Most of them are workaholics. They are extremely positive. They always, post content which is funny and happy, and they just don't bluff, and they don't have that show-offy thingy in them. So I'm also very choosy with those people. Even if I know a lot of people otherwise, I don't necessarily follow them on these social platforms because I don't want to see those stupid sad quotes which also will make me nostalgic, right? If I have a childhood friend, and for me to prove my loyalty to him or her, I have to follow them on social media. If they are posting content which is not making me feel good, if they are posting stuff which is making me feel less of myself, I can do two things. Either I can really sit there, suck it up, and make myself stronger. Now that, for me, I feel like that is step number 2. Step number 1 is actually surrounding yourself with positive content. So I would absolutely not follow them or unfollow them. So our friendship should not be predicated on if we follow each other on social media. If that is the case for you, then you need to rethink if at all you guys are real friends or not. It could also be that you're watching only the tip of the iceberg. So you're seeing them on vacations, you're seeing them, buying a lot of stuff. But then the other iceberg, which is beneath that ocean water, you're not seeing that how much hard work they're putting into it. Maybe they're not talking about it, maybe they're not posting about it. But if you know that they do some kind of work, if they are your friends, you would know that they're putting in a lot of hard work. They are earning their own money, they are spending their own money. So you can't envy them. If you want to have that same lifestyle, earn, spend. Situation 2 could also be that they are not earning at all, but just spending. So whose money is that? Their father's money? I don't know. Somebody else's money, but definitely not their money. So do you actually want to follow these people and feel envious about yourself? Have some self-control, please. Before we end off, I really would highly again recommend you to go and download that worksheet, that blog post. Go and read it. It has a lot of in-depth information about this same thing that we discussed, and a lot of extra steps and instructions which you can follow if you also want to declutter your social platforms like I want to do. Another thing which I want to tell you is that I have a private Facebook group which is called Endless Academy. In that private group, I hold a lot of workshops. If you don't know me, if this is the first video you are watching of me, I hold a lot of workshops, a lot of seminars, a lot of online content I provide based on a lot of topics, real stuff which a person feels throughout their lifetimes. I will be sharing a lot of event informations where you can actually come and meet me in person, and maybe attend an event where I break down one certain topic step by step and give you some practical advice on that. So if you still need more information on who I am and what I do, go watch a ton of other videos on this very YouTube or Facebook account, wherever you're watching. So if you like this conversation, this topic that we discussed about, and if you agree with me or disagree with me, put your thoughts in the comments below. Hit like if you this is very awkward for me to ask, but if you like this content, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon. Things that we have to say, very awkward, but yeah. I told you who I follow on social media. I am very curious to know as to who you follow on social media and why you follow them on social media. So comment below 3 people who you follow on social media. They could be your friends, family, they could be any celebrity, it could be a page, and it could be anything and everything, right? So comment below on who you follow the most on social media. 3 people, 3 pages, anything, right? I'll see you soon in the next video, and let's interact in the group. Take care.